gotta stop using my theme song for the beginning of that because I just want to listen to it too much. Maybe I'll listen to something else when I do it. I don't know. Drink water, folks. Drink water. Oh, what's up, everybody? Anybody in the chat? No? Talking to myself? I know Raw's starting. I get it. But maybe if you don't want to watch Raw, you can watch this. We'll see. Maybe I won't do this on Mondays anymore. Or maybe I'll wait till Raw's over. I don't know. When you're going up against a billion-dollar company, it's kind of hard. What is Raw? That's what I'm saying. Superior Prime? What's up, dog? Well, yo, not a Hanks. How are you? So I've been working on this alert box. I'm watching ratchet ass Love and Hip Hop, cooking and watching the Deathmatch King. What are you cooking? What's on the menu for tonight? So I have been working on this alert box, and I just, for the life of me, cannot get it to work. I don't know why it won't work. It was working, and then it stopped, and then I did all this stuff and put it in OBS and reinstalled it, all this stuff, and it's just not working. I don't know what the problem is. So if anybody knows anything about Twitch and streaming and all that kind of stuff, please hit me up and help me because I am dying. Flank steak, jasmine rice, and asparagus. Nice. That sounds really good, actually. What's up, Front Smith Grind? Brandy Nicole, how are you? We're talking dinner. What's everybody have for dinner tonight? I'll tell you what I had. I had filet mignon on some naan bread with some barbecue sauce. Really good. Really, really good. I was digging it. And I made some broccoli with it. Can't go wrong with that. Some roasted broccoli. I'm all for it. All for it. So yeah, I've been having trouble with this Twitch Streamlabs stuff. Been trying to figure it out. I am not tech savvy at all, so that's kind of the problem that I'm having because I'm just, I'm learning as I go. Spaghetti, nice. Bacon burger, pretty much simple, got the job done. Listen, who doesn't love a good burger? I love burgers. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out all this techie stuff, and it's hard. Because again, I'm just kind of learning as I go, trying to figure stuff out, and it's just really frustrating. But we're doing it. There's some nice little things on the screen here, on my social media. Then you got my logo right there. I mean, that's about as good as it's going to get right now until I figure out this alert box and other things. But, yeah, so there's a couple commands in the chat, guys. You can do !donate. And that takes you to where you guys can donate. !merch. Takes you to my pro wrestling tees. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all that. It takes you to all that stuff. Please subscribe if you can. I'd appreciate it. Donate if you can. If not, don't worry about it. It's all good. I appreciate the support. Just watching is good enough for me, to be honest. I ain't mad at you. Setup on the screen looks great. Thank you. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm kind of teaching myself Photoshop and just kind of, I'm figuring it out. Hopefully, should get my PS4 this week sometime, and then I'll have to figure out how to hook all that up. But yeah. Something I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna try to wear a different wrestling T-shirt every time I stream, and I'm pretty sure I have enough T-shirts to do this. So, literally, I think every stream I'm gonna try to wear a different shirt. So today's shirt is World's Greatest Dan shirt. If you guys don't know who Dan the Dad is, please go follow him I'm wearing this shirt because yesterday on Twitter, Dan did an entire crossword puzzle and posted pictures of it pretty much all afternoon. It was hilarious. I was dying. He's a great wrestler. Even better dude. Go follow him on Twitter. Buy his merch. Buy his World's Greatest Dan shirt. It's awesome. It's one of my most favorite shirts. I wear it all the time. Yeah, support other wrestlers. If you can't support me, support other wrestlers. Support any wrestlers. Oh, shit. Chris Frank's up in here. What's up, dude? But yeah. So please go support Dan the Dad. He's the best. I mean, come on. He literally did a crossword puzzle, took a picture of each word, and posted it on Twitter. It was like one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. I literally was dying laughing. And he finished it. Like, it was so funny. So yeah, okay. So today, because I don't have video games to play yet, we're going to watch some matches of mine from 2013 in Chicago for a place called VWAA, which I believe stood for Vanguard Wrestling Association All-Stars or All-Stars Association. Anyways, VWAA, they were great. Some of my favorite professional wrestling belts that I've ever seen on the indies. I'll tweet them out later after the stream. They're like gorgeous belts. Like, I loved all their belts. The guy who ran it, Jordan Pride, he works for Smart Mark Video now, and great guy. Loved going out to Chicago. Loved working for Vanguard. They were really good to me when I first came back from my neck injury and stuff. I didn't really work a lot of places, so there's no blood in these matches. Don't worry about it. It's all straight wrestling matches. I'm going to save some of the deathmatch stuff. I don't know how much deathmatch stuff I can get away with showing on Twitch, to be honest. They have a lot of rules and such. But no, you're good. Don't worry about it. No blood. But yeah, so Vanguard was great. They used a lot of up-and-coming guys. And they had some guys there before they really broke out, like Isaiah Velasquez and Prince Mustafa Ali, better known as Ali in WWE. Yeah, it was a great place. I loved working there. I think that they eventually got bought by AAW. So I don't know who owns this footage, so sorry I'm using it, but whatever. High spot stream TOD. Okay, so maybe I can then. All right, I'll get some deathmatch stuff together. Maybe if I can find some of my matches in Japan and stuff, and maybe I can stream them. Maybe not the stuff Impact pulled. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. But yeah, so I got 3 matches for us to watch. 1 versus Reed Bentley, 1 versus Gary J, and 1 versus Prince Ali. So yeah, let's get into the first match. Let's watch me and Gary J first. 1 for June. All right, I will try to get some. I have to figure out how to rip them off of their streaming service. I'll figure it out. So yeah, okay, the first match we're going to watch is me and Gary J. So a little side story about this match. Gary J, if you don't know, has probably the hardest chops in all of indie wrestling. Like, it's like the way I describe him getting chopped by him is it feels like getting chopped by a skeleton, like just like bones. He's so like lanky and kind of skinny, but he's so heavy-handed. Like, it's crazy. And he chopped me a few times in this match. And the only thing I remember about this match is I was driving home from Chicago that night, and I just remember being like, like I couldn't really breathe. I literally think that Gary J chopped me so hard that I got a chest cold. Like, I felt like sick afterward. So yeah, Let's watch me and Gary J. Another thing, all these VWAA shows, God bless them, they were great, and I love the guys. They never drew. There was like 10 people in the crowd for most all of them. So if it's like awkwardly quiet, that's why. But let's start the first match, me and Gary J. Here we go. So this is when I was like kind of trying to figure out what gear I wanted to wear. I was like, just came back. I think I'd only been back for maybe a year or two at this point, and for my neck injury. And I was like trying to figure out what to wear. Jordan's in there. Probably, what's up, dude? Listen, man, you guys were great. I loved you, and these shows should have had thousands of people at them because they were good. But I think it was just this time in the business. It was a down period, you know? But yeah, so I was like trying to figure out what kind of gear to wear, and I was like going no shirt. And I'm pretty sure Jordan didn't want me to wear a shirt. Or something. He yelled at me for wearing a shirt, and then I told him I was gonna wear a shirt. But Jordan, if it makes you feel any better, I don't wear a shirt anymore. You were right. I just needed the right kind of gear. I'm very oddly shaped. I have no ass. I have Hank Hill ass, and like, just no matter what I wear, I just look weird. So like, but I finally figured out something to wear that doesn't make me look super weird. But I know you hate t-shirt gear. I know. But I feel like I was one of the guys that could pull it off. I could pull off t-shirt gear. But I do like my new gear, and I'm glad I'm wearing it. Besides, when I do death matches, obviously I'm still gonna wear a t-shirt. I just watched that episode of King of the Hill, actually, like earlier today. I'm rewatching King of the Hill, and they had the booty pad one in there. I've thought about it. I've legitimately thought about it. But I don't know. I feel like that would be weird. And if they popped mid-match, what am I going to do, you know? Like, that's awkward. I remember, like, Chris, only you can pull off a half shirt, dog. That's it. Half shirts are terrible. Quote Nutty Professor, one of the greatest movies of all time. I remember this match being good. I have not watched it in a really long time, so I could be wrong. We'll find out together. I think I still have that gear somewhere. Look at me. Look how spry I was. Sitting here doing Oklahoma rolls. Oh. So, another side story about that pin. I learned this at a Cesaro training seminar one time in 2005. Brought that back. So that little Matt Sydal pin, like I don't never name any of my moves. And Kid Lycos from England, he named it the Champagne Clutch because I told him one time Madman Pondo called me Ricky Champagne instead of Ricky Shane Page. So now I have to have one move that has a name, and it's the Champagne Clutch. That's like my God. See, Jordan, this is your fault. He chopped so fucking hard. Jordan, that was your fault. You made me not wear a shirt, and it hurt more. Your fault, dog. I'm blaming you. But yeah, so that pin's called the Champagne Clutch. That's the only move that I have that is named, and is the only move that I will ever name, because I hate naming my moves. I hate when people are like, "Yeah, this is called the Doppler effect," or whatever the fuck they're calling their moves. I think it's stupid. Yeah, Gary J is a heavy-handed dude. Like oh, look at that little Banderas over the ropes. Kicked me right in the face. Man, let's run this back, dude. This was so far so good. Gary J's really good, man. He's really good. I don't think we've ever wrestled ever again besides this one time. Yeah, when Lycos had to retire, it was super sad. He's really, really good, and he's a really good guy. I love Lycos. He's the man. Lycos too, though, killing it. Really is. Ooh, boot stomp. Don't do that move anymore. Nobody knows how to take it right. Gary J took it great, though. Man, this... I want to wrestle Gary J again. Jordan, run Vanguard again so we can wrestle. Ooh, Di Malenko. I love when people in the crowd just name moves like Power Slam. Like, I'm just going to do a Power Slam. I'm like, get out of here. Let's bring them pink ropes back, man. Pink ropes. Jordan, I don't know if you were here earlier, but I was telling everybody how much I love the Vanguard belts. They're all really, really cool. I don't know who has them nowadays, but man, those belts are rad. Oh, he's going to double stomp me, I bet. Oh, right in the back of my head. What? Every time I see Matt Cross, it says pink ropes. Oh, that's great. I mean, pink ropes, man, it stuck out. It really did. Yeah, those are the coolest belts of all time. Like, I'm a belt mark. I think everybody knows that about me. And but yeah, I love those belts. They're some of my favorite. Like the Spirit title that had like the part where you could like tie that little ribbon on for how many defenses you have. Like, such a good idea. And then like the corner panels of the world title had like little panels so you could see who all the champions were and stuff. Really cool. Ugh. Then, oh, you like the progress, like the staff and stuff and the shield? I thought those were so dumb. That's just my opinion, though. I was not a fan. I like belts, though. That's why. Gary J is chopping a crap out of me, dude. Bastard. You can see them both. Oh, top rope belts made them? Nice. That guy makes good belts. Yeah, they're great, man. I love those belts. The design on them was awesome. The Spirit title was pink, right? I think it had like pink highlights on it and stuff. That belt was awesome. I'll tweet out pictures of them later, guys, after the stream. They're great. I love those belts. Some of my fave. No. The worst, man. The worst. Like, top 3 worst chops I've ever taken in my life. Legit. Straight up. Ooh, take that Sin Cara. What? I gotta start doing that again. What the I don't remember doing that at all. Bro, we're going in. Jordan, I used to... Oh, Circuit title. That's what it was called. It had pink highlights. I wanted to do pink leather in the backing, but they couldn't guarantee the proper color. That makes sense. The pink backing would have been cool. Maybe not the front, but the back would have been cool. I knew it was pink. Yeah, that's right. Dude, we're going in. Jordan, I used to bust ass for you, dog. That's how you know I like you. I was killing myself. Like, we're doing some good matches here. Is ring attire expensive? Yes, it can be. But it's kind of like you get what you pay for. Like, if you want really, really high quality gear, you're going to have to pay a lot for it. If you want just gear, then you just buy gear and it's not great and it's not going to last. You know what I mean? Yeah, right, Chris Frank, with that springboard back elbow? Dude, I got to start doing that again. That was great. I don't know if I can get up, though. I'm old. Boo! Backdrop kick. Favorite move I do. Marking out for myself here, guys. Oh! What the fuck? I only tried to book workers who deserved it and were cool, then some new kids. Dude, that's if I ever run shows, that is 100% how I would book. People that are cool, people that deserve it, and new people. That's like the way to go, man. How the hell did you get so handsome? I mean, it took 36 years to get this handsome, you know? I'm still working on it, though. Look at the strength. Man, Daddy's out here killing it. I'm actually like, I'm. Why did I never like put this match out or anything? Like, it's actually pretty good. Like, I should make like a music video of it or something. I think something happens. I think like the finish is wonky or something. Yeah, I think that was the finish. Maybe that, maybe not. Okay. I thought something weird happened. I remember that spot now that got messed up. I don't know what the hell that was supposed to be. Oh, what? What? Oh no! Why did I do that? No wonder my neck hurts all the time. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's fucking dumb. Oh, what an idiot. BSW player, what's up, man? I think this is when I was still trying to do the roaring elbow as my finish. What never worked out. Michinoku. Too big to be taking Michinokus, I think, probably. Man, I can't believe I sold that flatliner like that. Oh, man. That's funny. Oh, beach break? Oh! I gotta start busting that out, too. That was a good match. That was a damn good match. Man, that was a great match. Shared this during King of the Trio stream on IWTV. This venue tried to screw me out of like 3,000 when they got shut down. Quack used some quack magic and saved me. Dude, venues are fucking terrible sometimes. It's just like people, like, especially with all these shows getting canceled. I heard a lot of these venues were still trying to get people for money and stuff, and it's like, yo, that's nobody's fault. Like, how are you gonna try to like get money off of somebody that like they can't even run the show? Like, that makes no sense. But whatever, what are you gonna do? Dude, me and Gary J was great. That match was awesome. I'm like bummed that I never like watched it before. He was a former cop and tried to scare all of us. Man, that's whack. Cops suck. Yeah, like Vanguard was great because like they booked a bunch of dudes like Jordan said that deserved it, and just new guys, you know, like that were coming up. And that's like that's how you're supposed to get. That's how everybody gets better. You know what I mean? So like, hats off to you on that one. I'm in the music business. Those venues love to fuck people. Yeah, man. It's just weird. Like, I understand that they're losing out on money too, but like, you can't just like, you know, because someone above them is probably like, you owe me money, and then someone above them is you owe me money. It can't trickle down to the little guys. Like, you can't. Like, that's just crazy. Like, you can't be like, oh, well, this got canceled, so you still have to pay. It's like, yo, the show's not even happening. There's like a pandemic. Like, you can't force someone to pay for a show that they have no control over whether or not it goes on. Like, that's insane. Insane. Oh, how long have I been going here? Where does it say? I don't even know. It's over there. That's where it is. All right, guys. I'm going. What's one? Do you think when shows come back that they'll reduce capacity? I know they're. Yeah, I think if and when shows come back, they're gonna be like capped off at a certain amount of people. Like, there's no way they're gonna let 5,000 people go into an arena or anything like that. I think it might be okay for indie shows because it's not like we're drawing thousands and thousands, so it might work out for us maybe if it's like capped off at like 100 or something like that. I mean, I think you could probably get away with running shows with 100 people, but who knows? I mean, it might take a while. I'm not in a rush to get back to wrestling, to be honest. I want all the fans to be safe and all the wrestlers to be safe, and like, I understand everybody's missing wrestling and stuff right now, but like, it's just not worth it to try to just overdo it. Just everybody chill, Yes, Jordan. Vanguard would have been great right now. And we would have been having great matches in front of nobody, just like it was, 8 years ago or 7 years ago. I'm happy that 16 karat happened before everything got shut down. Yeah, that's cool, man. That was like one of the last big ones, I think, huh? 16 karat's cool. So, what are you gonna do? It just sucks because probably no meet and greets, and you'll have to take pick 6 people away. Yeah, I would assume that there's not going to be a lot of meet and greets, or maybe merch. It might have to be handled differently. I mean, I think this stuff's temporary, so or maybe they'll check temperatures at the door or something. You know what I mean? And then that might be something that some sort of precautions that are being taken. So. But yeah, all right, I'm going to run an ad real quick, guys, and then we come back. We're going to watch me and Reed Bentley, all right? So please stick around for the ad, and I'll be back in 1 minute. If you're subscribed, I think you don't see the ad. So if you're in here and you're subscribed, hello, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. If you could go exclamation point donate and we'll if you can donate, that'd be cool. If not, don't worry about it. Subscribing is just as cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, this is all up and new and running, and I'm trying to get things going. I think I'm doing all right so far. We'll see though. You never know. I think I'll get the hang of it eventually. Maybe. All right. Ad's over. Did I miss you versus Ali? Nah, man. That's the main event. Me and Gary J was first. And we're gonna watch me and Reed Bentley. Me and Reed Bentley's next. I remember not liking this match. So we'll see. I remember being like, that wasn't that great. I love Reed Bentley. We had a match at TPI 2016, maybe, for Ian. Great match. Loved it. But I could be wrong because I don't remember me and Gary J being awesome, and it was awesome. So maybe me and Reed Bentley is not as bad as I thought it was, and I'm just being hard on myself. But I honestly don't remember. I haven't watched it in a really long time. Oh, the first GCW show in New Jersey after this clears up is going to be absolute madness. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. It's gonna the crowd in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, or Philly area is always awesome. So yeah, but yeah, so this is me and Reed Bentley. Go follow Reed Bentley. He's great at the Reed Bentley on Twitter. Great guy. Don't get to see him as much as I used to, which is a travesty. Love the kid doing crazy death matches nowadays. But yeah, go give him a follow, and John Wayne Murdoch too. Two people that are super underrated. John Wayne Murdoch's absolutely great. Had some straight up bangers with him at IWA Mid-South. Love John Wayne Murdoch. Love Reed Bentley. They tag. Good guys. Go follow them on everything on social media and stuff. They're awesome. That will be the one time RSP gets cheered in GCW because the fans miss him so much. I doubt it. I can get him to turn around real quick. No worries on that. No worries on that. All right, so we're going to watch me and Reed Bentley now. Let's go to it. Okay, I tried to do the cane, and that didn't happen. Come on, Jordan, where's that pyro at? Pink ropes. Look at Reed Bentley. Looking young, spry, had hair. Didn't have that huge scar on his forehead. You guys ever see that? That shit was crazy. Huge gash on his forehead. Got hit with a chair one time, and the lip of the head of the back of the chair just hit him right in the head. Disgusting. Have you always been a Bring Me the Horizon fan, or did you jump on board when they put out? I can't even tell you that I'm actually a Bring Me the Horizon fan. Uh, oh, there's commentary. I didn't even realize. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Um, I don't even really. I mean, they're okay. I'm not saying I'm not a fan, but I only come out to that song because that was Pete Dunne's old indie music, and I'm just trying to make people mad. Honestly, that's straight up the reason. um, what up, Art? Voodoo King? What's up, man? How are you? We're watching old matches from VWAA. What, Jordan? What did it stand for? Was it's Vanguard Wrestling Alliance All Stars or All Star Alliance? Like, what did it stand for? If you're still in the chat, please tell me because I can't remember. Look at Reed Bentley all tanned up, looking good. Do I always try and watch my matches back? Sometimes, but not all the time because, I mean, I try to. So like, oh, what do I have his shirt on? Oh, I put his shirt back on. This match was probably before the Gary J match where Jordan asked me not to wear a shirt anymore. Yeah, I try to watch my matches back because you want to get better and stuff. But sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I used to really, really go out of my way, but now sometimes I just don't because there's like too many, or I can't find them, or I don't have the streaming service or whatever. So, but I try to because I just try to get better every time. Watching Nitro from 1997. That's what I'm talking about. Nitro in 1997 was great. Vanguard Wrestling All-Star Alliance. Okay, I couldn't remember which way the A's were. So I don't think I ever said the full name. I just would say VWAA. Couldn't even, come on, Reed Bailey. Can't even nip up. That's the thing too. We get me and Reed Bentley in there. We're we're gonna yap the whole time. We both got the gift of gab, and we're just gonna go off of each other and say stupid stuff over and over and over again. Would you ever wrestle Glacier in a match? Of course I would wrestle Glacier in a match. Why wouldn't I wrestle Glacier in a match? I think I tried to nip up there and I didn't. Fat, what do you want? Wasn't my name. Original owners came up with it. We just called it Vanguard. Vanguard's a good way to go with. I mean, I don't mind VWAA. Like, I think that sounds cool, but saying the whole name was a bit too much. Vanguard was cool. You can't, you could have just changed it to Vanguard Wrestling, really. Because you can't, I know that logo says VWAA, but you can't really tell. It's kind of, there's a lot going on. It's a cool logo, but you can't really tell. Oh, someone subscribed. Nice. BSW player. Thank you. Appreciate it. Guys, if you subscribe, you get, on tier 1, you get this emote, which is my head. On tier 2, you get the GCW world title. And on tier 3, you get the Rickey Shane Page Bloody Wrestling Buddy. So please, subscribe. I'm probably going to add more stuff to the subscriptions. Maybe if you do tier 3, I'll follow you on Twitter and Instagram or something like that. I still haven't figured all that stuff out yet. Look how young Reed Bentley looks, man. I know this was only 7 years ago, but I look the same because I'm like a vampire. I don't really age. I just look like a baby at all times. But Reed Bentley, he looks like a child compared to what he looks like now. I mean, a balding child, but a child nonetheless. Old barbecue, Reed Bentley. I love him. Man, I miss him. I haven't seen him in forever. I tried to change it when I took over, but copyright was an issue. Plus the belts are... Well, that makes sense. I mean, it's not a terrible name, It really isn't. But that makes sense. I was just talking the other day about how taking a post is my favorite thing to do. Oh, man. My hair's kind of long. I wish my hair would grow like that now. It doesn't. I think I've been hitting the head with light tubes too many times. The only time people use the full name was the announcers for title matches. Makes sense, man. You guys did it good. You branded it well. Pink ropes. I mean, looks... I remember it at all. Ooh, look at me getting fancy out here. Before all the fancy entrances, Glacier entrances were pretty legit. Mainly because I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. Yeah, dude. Oh, do I dive? Do I do my shitty dive? Probably. Oh, no, I didn't. Got cut off. Yeah, dude, Mortal Kombat was great. Glacier was awesome. Like, it was like someone from WMAC Masters coming to life, you know? And who doesn't like WMAC Masters? That show ruled. Look at Reed, man. He went out on me. What a jerk. I'm getting texts of people making fun of me for my gear. I was really against pink ropes in the first year. It grew on all of us. Dude, pink ropes are great. I'm all for the pink ropes. It looks cool. I was in the college program at Disney. I walked in to get my paycheck, and it was Glacier in the HR office. What? That's great. He was a stunt guy at Disney World. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Reed Bentley stomping on me. You know what, Jordan? For having small crowds and stuff, you guys had some great production, man. This looks great. Screen, a nice entrance. You had all those cool lights. I think Mark Andrews and Pete Dunne were on this show, if I'm not mistaken. Or they were there, hanging out. I'm pretty sure. Remind me, Jordan. I think they were there. They were in like a 4-way tag or something. Can't remember now. I used to say that Reed Bentley looked like 3/4 of Arn Anderson. I booked them both shows they came. I don't know if it was this specifically. Okay. I know they were at one that I was at. Oh, Reed Bentley hugging me on the backdrop kick. That happens. It happens. I'll forgive you, Reed. So one day I check out your Instagram, which I do follow, by the way, and I noticed you were wearing a mask that was quite similar to Spawn. Was Spawn a huge inspiration to you wearing a mask back in the day? No, Spawn was not a huge inspiration to me wearing a mask. I just found that Spawn mask on a website when I was 17, and I thought it was cool, and I started wearing it. And then I just got stuck wearing it for like 8 years. I mean, I don't not like Spawn. I think Spawn's cool, but it was just a mask that I found when I was a teenager and thought was cool. Look at Reed with that Inzy. He's out here doing the dang thing. Oh, ripcord. That was a good ripcord forearm. Maybe I was a little harsh on this match, guys. It's not that bad. This was before I really started doing like death matches all the time. I was just like a straight up wrestler. What happened? Favorite Marvel villain? Like Marvel comic books or like MCU? Specify. This is better than Raw. What's going on at Raw right now? I got it on the background. Selena Vega's on there. I mean, these guys are alright. It should be good. Favorite comic book villain in the comics? Okay. Probably Magneto. I know he's kind of like, back and forth a little bit, but I love Magneto. Oh, God. Fisherman Buster. Yeah, probably Magneto, I'd say. I was a big X-Men guy. So Magneto is one of my faves. X-Men was great. Man, me and Reed are having an okay match here. Venom, Mr. Sinister, Magneto. Good choices. Great choices. Oh, he's going for that headbutt, I think. Dark Phoenix, Archangel. Great choices, too. Oh, Buckle Bomb? Okay. Oh, Buckle Bomb into the Kofi kick. What do I do? Oh, I'm going up top? Maybe Swanton? Oh, get the clap going. Oh, he's getting up. Oh, forearm. That was the finish? Huh. This was the show they were on with you. I threw them in a random three-way tag in Thunder Frog. That makes sense. You know what? I think I gave that match a little. I was a little harsh on the match. It wasn't that bad. I don't know why I didn't like that match. It was fine. Yeah, that was a random three-way tag. That was really random. They were awesome though. Thank you for throwing them on. Did you ever own a replica belt of any company? WWE, TNA. I had like belts that I bought for backyard stuff when I was a kid. I had the WCW World Title, the Big Gold. I had the WCW Hardcore Title, ECW TV Title, Tag Belt, ECW Tag Belt. I think that's it. I didn't have too many replicas. There's the replicas that I wouldn't really want. There's replicas that I want that I'd have to get like specially made, like the second generation ECW belts, like the one Douglas had, the World Title, and like the TV title that Van Dam had, and the like the tag belts that look like the Intercontinental belts, like the Eliminators had. Those are the ones that I'd rather have. So I wouldn't. I just don't. I'm not a big replica guy. I had no idea if they would be good, but Robles and you guys vouched. Yeah, man. I mean, I get why. I mean, they were virtually unknowns at that point, but I knew they were going to be something special, and like I knew that they were really good. So I was like really pushing for them and vouching for them hard, trying to get people to use them. And not everybody did, and some people gave me a really hard time about it. So thank you for trusting me, and thank you for trusting Robles. Obviously, it worked out. Pete's one of the best wrestlers in the world, and Mark's not doing too bad himself. You know, they're both killing it in WWE, so it's pretty cool. I currently have the World Heavyweight title and the WWE title 2015. Nice. Two good belts. The 2015 one is like the old scratch logo one, right? I think that one's great. I like that belt. I like that belt a lot. Yeah, so we're going to keep on rolling here with this Vanguard. Pete's friend still makes me laugh. I mean, I am Pete's friend. It was funny when I did that interview. I was backstage at NXT TakeOver Toronto, and they were filming stuff with Pete, and they were like, "Oh, do you mind filming something?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'll film something, like whatever you guys need me to do." And they're like, "Oh, like what's your name?" I was like, "Rickey Shane Page." And like, "What do you do?" I was like, "Oh, an independent professional wrestler." And I did like the whole interview, and they were like, "Oh, like what's your real name?" And I was like, "No, that's my real name." And I was like, I'm just a wrestler." And they were like, "Oh, okay." They thought I was just giving them my wrestling name and stuff to try to get, my wrestling name on the on the show, on the thing. But I mean, luckily my wrestling name is my real name, so I don't have to say anything. What's up, RSP? Can't stay long. I'm in the UK and up for work in 6 hours. Haha. Best wishes, my guy. Thank you, A. Edwards. Appreciate it, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it's kind of late in the UK. I'm gonna try to do one earlier at some point, maybe on the weekend or something for my UK people. I forget that the time difference is like 5-6 hours, something like that. So I'll try to do one earlier. Maybe I'll switch around the one I was gonna do with Mark and Pete matches and do that one later in the week or something, or try to do it during the day so you guys can, or do it earlier in the day so you guys can watch. Top 5 favorite pay-per-views oh, dude, I don't know. I don't remember pay-per-views or anything like that. I'm not like a stats guy when it comes to that kind of stuff. I just kind of I just watch stuff. I don't really remember certain shows or anything like that. Hey man, I'm losing sleep over not knowing what you and Justin are planning. Fed or series? It's a revisit to something we did in 2005, Russ. Just, July 4th weekend, keep it open if you can, is all I'm going to say. Or you can just DM me or text me and I'll just tell you. Yeah. But yeah, it's going to be rad. And obviously, we're going to want you to be there. So, what's the worst advice you ever got? Like some head scratching shit. Huh. You know what? I don't know, because a lot of times, like, if I do get bad advice, it goes one ear out the other. So I no clue. Justin's parents' house? Yes, Justin's parents' house. 100%. 15-year anniversary. Enough said. Other than Blink 182, what are your favorite bands? Blink 182 is not really one of my favorite bands. I don't know where you got that information from, Voodoo King. I love Newfound Glory. A lot of pop punk stuff. Knuckle Puck, Neck Deep. I like Glassjaw, Bad Rabbits. Russ, I love you too, man. And that's why you're invited. I'm not like a huge music guy, to be honest. Like, I people love music, and I just kind of like it, if that makes any sense. Like, I listen to it, but I'm not like, oh, I love music. I wish I did. I wish I had that love for it that other people do. I just don't. But it is what it is. All right, so we got one more match to go. Let me see how we're doing on time. Should I run another ad break? Guys, if you could, stick around for another ad break. Only a minute. And then we will watch myself versus Prince Mustafa Ali inside an abandoned mall that was turned into a Mexican flea market. I know you want to stay now. And some guy kept chanting America at me. I'm going to run this ad. Please come back. Okay, again, if you're subscribed, you're still here. So I appreciate it. I really do. Austin Theory on Raw right now. Shout out to Austin Theory. Here's a story for you. Austin Theory, if you're subscribed, this goes out to you. Austin Theory thought I was British. And when I first talked to him, he was like, hey, man, why don't you have a British accent? And I was like, what? He's like, oh, I thought you were British. And I was like, no, dude, I'm from Ohio. He was like, oh, you're just like always over there. And I was like, at this point, I think I'd only been there twice. And I was like, I've only been there twice, man. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, I don't know. I guess I just thought you were always there. And I was like, nah, dude. Like, I've only been there 2 times. So, like, sorry. But, yeah. So, Austin Theory thought I was British. Little funny story for you. All right. Ad is over. Yeah. So, thanks for sticking around for the ad. Appreciate you. So, me and Prince Mustafa Ali wrestled for VWAA. We were the first match on the show. And I don't know why, but I just got a wild hair at my ass that day. And I said, you know what? And I think if Jordan's still in the chat, he can confirm this. I kept saying, this is for the DVD. I just kept saying, this one's for the DVD. This one's for YouTube. This one's for the DVD. I was just like, fuck it. Let's do all the moves. Let's do everything. Let's just get wild and crazy right now. Like, I don't care. And Prince Mustafa Ali was right there with me and was like, okay, let's go. So if I remember correctly, this match is pretty good. I remember maybe taking a bump on the floor or something out of the ring. I mean, it was a pony ring, but still, like, I remember we just kind of like, we're like, let's just go and have a crazy match. Like, fuck it, you know? So yeah, let's go to myself versus Prince Ali. Ooh, coming out that Scroopius Pip song. Gotta love that. Pink ropes. Look at this. I mean, this is a very small building, and there's only, I think, fans only on one side of the ring, but still, the production's great. You were the first match on the show I ever promoted, and you guys went out there and tore it up. You earned every booking you got from me that day. Oh, this was the first time you promoted this? I did not know that. I did not know that. Oh, there are fans on 3 sides of the ring. Okay, I couldn't tell from that hard cam. Yeah, so this was in, like, a mall. Before this, I was just booking. Ah, okay. So this was in, like, an old mall in Villa Park, Illinois, I think it was called. Villa Park, New York, Illinois, yeah. And I remember walking around this mall, just like looking at stuff because it's like a flea market. It's like a Mexican flea market now. And well, oh, I didn't know he got like a video. Look at this. Oh, he's getting that fancy entrance. He's coming out to this song? That's funny. Man, Ali's such a good dude, too. Like, it's so cool to, like, see him killing it right now. Super, super cool. This is the gala spot in Villa Park, the world-famous 5-star swap mart. The left side of the hard cam is the Rudo fan section. Ah, okay. Yeah, Gala's still going, huh? Like Ali looks like a child too. Like he looks like, look how young he looks. He doesn't have that long hair and stuff. Nah, Ali's great. I love Ali. Like always, I was always a fan. This guy was chanting America at me or something, I think. 2013. Whew. They still run there. Wow. Yeah, man, Ali's great. Like I said, it's really cool to see him doing stuff and, like, just killing it. And he's such a good dude. He deserves it. I was a fan of his when he was in Jersey All-Pro back in the day and, like, IWA Mid-South and stuff. And, yeah, he's great. Oh, man, he's messing with the guy with the mullet. Listen, those are my people, man. White trash by blood. Who's that ref? Is that PJ? PJ Drummond, the ref? Look, I see Jordan make me wrestle with my damn shirt off. Looking like 10 pounds of shit stuffed in a 5-pound bag. Look at my hair. Out of the ashes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this entire show is on YouTube for free. Johnny Gargano's on the show. I think it's Johnny Gargano versus Isaias, if I remember correctly. I think the Young Studs versus Trip Cassidy and Reed Bentley, maybe, or something. Yeah, I remember that. We all had an Ohio car. Ali ran my wrestling school. The most notable students were Paco from the STL and Tyler Volz, the AEW commentator. Right on. Yeah, Gargano and Isaias. Isaias, totally criminally underrated wrestler. Killing it in freelance right now. He's awesome. Go out of your way to look him up. Isaias is amazing. Completely amazing. I remember we drove up from Cleveland with Johnny, Ben Boone, and the Young Studs. And or the Young Studs might have been at a different show. I can't remember what shows or what. But look at me doing. Look at that. Look at my lucha skills. God, guys. Deathmatch wrestler, huh? But we drove up, and I remember we went to, and I know all the people from Chicago are going to boo-hoo about this, but we went to Beggar's Pizza afterward. Because, again, we don't know. We're from Ohio. We don't know nothing about pizza. And we just ate so much pizza. And, like, Bobby Beverly ate so much pizza and drank so many root beers that he was, like, bloated and he couldn't, like, sit on his ass in the car. Yeah, leave me in Chicago. There's a picture of Bobby Beverly. His face is beet red, and he had his face up against the back seat, and he was just, like, his stomach hurt so bad, he was just like, leave me in Chicago, bro. He just wanted us to leave him in Chicago on the side of the road. Because he ate too much pizza and drank too many root beers. It was really funny. Oh, look at this. Caught him. That was an earlier trip. I don't remember. Yeah, it was funny, though. That picture's really funny. I think Eric Ryan probably has it somewhere online, and it's super, super funny. Dude, look at me and Ali. We're out here doing the dang thing. I probably was tired, too. Got no cardio. Oh, yeah, we did go to the Galloping Ghost. You're right. Oh, I love that place. Man, if you're ever in Chicago, go to the Galloping Ghost Arcade. That place is rad. I think not too long ago we went back there. I took some other guys. We went and hung out. That place is cool. Really cool. Oh, come on, Ali. Slapping me in the face like that. What's wrong with you, boy? I forgot that I screamed America when I did that because that guy in the mullet kept saying America. He kept screaming America and stuff when I was wrestling. Ali's definitely an American, so I don't know why that guy was doing that. Whatever. Super funny. See, I love taking a post, guys. It's like my favorite thing. I'm a post-taking motherfucker. What was this, like a fashion bug or something before? I bet you it was something weird like that in this mall. Come on, Ali, you can't do that. So my 440 shirt has been shipped, and I should be getting this shirt anytime soon. Can't wait to wear it around the house and go to wrestling shows with it. Thank you. I appreciate it. We all appreciate you buying that merch. Guys, if you want a 440 shirt, I will post the link in the chat. That will take you to get a 440 shirt. Takes you to Atticus Cogar's. I think it was a Foot Locker. Even better. That link will take you to Atticus Cogar's Pro Wrestling Tees. You can grab the green 440 shirt. If you don't follow Atticus Cogar, please go follow Atticus Cogar on Twitter, Instagram, and all that. It's a good kid. I saw it did an atomic drop, which I fucking never do, which is funny. But are you guys following that Rick Rude taking atomic drops Twitter? Because it's super funny. If you're not following Rick Rude taking atomic drops Twitter, please go find it. I can't remember what the exact @ is. It's like @ Rick Rude Cell or something, and it's super super funny. Like please go watch it. So I told you no blood and just sliced my finger washing a knife blood all over the kitchen. Oh no! Oh god. Well, wrap that up. What are you doing? Come on, gotta be careful. Playing with sharp objects will get you. It'll get you every time. Man, I like this match. I remember really, really liking this match. I mean, obviously, Ali's great. And we were just ready to work. We were just ready to get out there and do it. Man, I haven't seen PJ Drummond in a long time. I miss that guy. He's a good dude. Man, I'm doing a lot of running. Trying to tire myself out. This is probably a bad choice. Ooh, we got a neck breaker. Blading like a pro. Nice. Listen, leave that to the professionals, all right? Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Guys, I'm not sure if Jordan still owns the footage of this or if it's on Smart Mark Video, but, you know, if it is, please go buy it. So Jordan get a little money in his pocket, or go watch it on YouTube, something like that. Support Vanguard, even though it's not around anymore. Jordan's a good dude. He works for Smart Mark Video, and probably, you know, he deserves all the accolades. He did some good things for some young people, and you know, a few years ago, and I appreciate it. I really do. Some of these, because I wasn't getting booked too much, to be honest, around this time. Because I had just come back. I just lost the mask. Not a lot of people knew who I was, and Jordan took a chance and was booking me, and I appreciate it. When I was trying to rebuild, you know, this was like a lot of the rebuilding process for me when I came back, when I was trying to like start over, pretty much. So, thanks, Jordan. I appreciate it, dude. PJ pops up at Chicago shows and hangs out a bit, but I think he's done with wrestling. I get it. Look at that. That was smooth. I didn't make you wear the mask. Thanks, pal. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Not a lot of people wanted to give Ricky Shane Page the chance. They were too busy with Christian Faith, so I do appreciate it, man. Thoughts on Raven in WCW 97-99-ish? The man. Raven rules. Loved Raven in 95, 96, 97 in ECW. Loved him in WCW. Loved him when he went back to ECW. Liked him when he was in WWE. Liked him when he was in TNA. I'm a Raven guy. Always will be. Raven rules. I saw, where was I? I was in the Dallas, no, not Dallas, Charlotte airport one time on a connection going to Japan or something. And I got lost in the terminal because I was walking around not paying attention or something. And I saw this huge dude standing in this bar. What are we about to do? Oh, look at this. Man, we're going in on this, dude. What does he do? Dive? Does he dive? Oh! I don't remember that. Look at Ali taking fucking overhead suplexes on the outside. I was in the Charlotte airport and I saw this huge dude. I was like, man, that guy's huge. He's got to be a wrestler or something. He was in a bar. And I come around the corner and I was like, oh, that's Bubba Ray Dudley. And then I was like, who's he talking to? This dude had like bright blonde hair. And I was like, oh, that's Raven. So Raven and Bubba Ray Dudley just hanging out in the Charlotte airport, talking, having a burger at a bar. Super, super random and really funny. Ooh, look at that swanton. I think I couldn't stand up all the way on the ropes because they were too short. But or the ceiling was too short. But yeah, I just randomly saw Bubba and Raven just sitting there chilling. It was really funny. What's going on here? Oh, 450 to the arm. He's been working the arm the whole time. Man, this match is good, dude. I'm like invested in my own match right now. Sorry, guys. This is some real Mark stuff. Oh, head scissors into the armbar. Ali hit the ceiling on a 450 a few shows later, almost died. I'm not surprised. That was a low ceiling. Even though that was a really low ring, it was still a low ceiling. I mean, just enough room, but like still, it was sketch. The Clockwork House of Fun matches and team. Those matches were crazy. I did like a Impact Plus, or Twitch or something where they watch old matches or whatever with Josh Alexander for Impact one time. And we watched a bunch of hardcore matches because I was coming on. And we watched like the first Clockwork Orange match and stuff. Really funny. Oh, backdrop kick. Had to sell that arm. Barely popped it off, guys. I'm really digging down deep. Impact on Twitch. Yeah, it was something where they watched like old matches. I mean, Josh Alexander did it. We watched like a couple, like maybe King of the Mountain matches. And we watched Clockwork Orange matches. And it was fun. It was it was a good time. I miss Josh. I miss my Canadian friends. I can't see anybody right now, and it sucks. The border's closed. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible time right now to be friends with Canadians. I was in the chat for this. That's when Ethan stopped doing Impact playback. Oh, look at him. He hitting the alarm clock. Man, I was loving that buckle bomb in 2013, huh? Buckle bomb into the fucking kick. I was loving that little deal. Oh yeah, that was when he stopped doing it. That's right. And then Josh's wife started doing it. Jade Chung. Man, he kicked out of Trouble in Paradise. What am I gonna do now, guys? I only got one arm as it is. Jordan, is that you on commentary right now? I think it is. Jade hates Raven. Makes funny. Making pizza over here. Does anyone want some? Yeah, I want some pizza. Whoa! What the fuck? Just do a tornado DDT off the apron under the floor. I mean, there's mats out there and it's a low apron, but still. Man, we were going crazy. You bumping on the outside all sorts of crazy times. Someone just said Jordan, so I definitely think it's you. This was the first match. I feel like this like set the tone for the rest of the show. We kind of just were like, fuck it, let's go crazy and wrestle for 20 minutes and do a bunch of spots and crazy moves on the outside. And I miss wrestling in Chicago. I like going to freelance. Chicago's great. Chicago's always been a good town for me. I've been wrestling there since 2008, probably 2009. I think is when I first started going to Chicago. Dang. I remember I got some heat for that one because that was somebody's move, wasn't it? Jordan, wasn't that your move or something? I think it was. I think it was on the no-no list, and I did it anyways. You know what's funny? I'll have to find it somewhere. Um, I still have the no-no list from your shows. I kept one of them, and I still have it. It was a flash DVD I did. I think that was your move. But I still have the no-no list somewhere in a box. Oh, I went for the lariat, kicked my arm out. Call to arms. Ah, I tapped out, guys. I was just too much. Prince Mustafa Ali was just way too much for me. Worked that arm the whole match. That match was good, man. I really liked that match. So cool to see Ali doing what he's doing now. Good for him. I have the list somewhere. I sent it to Freelance Underground recently. Yeah, I still have it somewhere. It is something that if I ever run shows, I will use. Not maybe that particular list. For anybody who doesn't know, everybody in the chat, when Jordan used to run VWAA, there was a list in the back called the no-no list. And it was a list of everybody's finishers and just moves, like indie tropes that people would get a habit in doing and overdoing, like Canadian Destroyer, super kicks, things like that, which I think is like a huge problem in indie wrestling right now. It's starting to stop, but it was really bad there for a while, and it was just starting probably in 2013, to be honest, where it was getting like, okay, guys, like knock it off. And it's just a list of moves to try to watch out for, and just a list of moves of that other people were trying to protect, or there is their finisher, or just like a signature move for them. So it was like, hey guys, like don't do this move, And if I ever run shows, I will implement this so hard. There will be a giant list of moves that people shouldn't do, and there will be a list of moves that everybody else does, and to stay away from these. If I ever hear anybody in the locker room calling a match and they're doing a move that I'm doing, I either change what I'm doing or ask them to change what they're doing. I think it's a big problem in wrestling that I understand, like, it's like, no, let everybody do what they want, and like I get it, but like if you just kind of watch it just a little bit, I think the shows will be better for it. So the no-no list, I'm a huge fan. Always have been. Always will be a huge fan of the no-no list. Big fan of it, actually. Yeah, so that was my little trip down memory lane with VWAA. Loved it. I had a real good run there, and then I'm watching back these matches now. Like, even the Reed Bentley match, the match that I thought that for some reason I thought wasn't good, was fine. I don't know why I thought it wasn't good. Must have like something got messed up, and I was probably like, oh, like whatever. But the Gary J match was way better than I like. That match was great. I always liked the Mustafa Ali match, so I knew that one was pretty good. But yeah, I don't know what other matches I had there. That might have been the only ones. I can't remember all the matches I had at Vanguard. But yeah, it was cool to have Jordan in here, giving a little insight to everything. Having the promoter, and the booker in the chat, kind of giving a little bit more info on things is cool. So yeah, I think on Wednesday. Well, now I might change it, but whatever. On Wednesday, I might do. I have matches with Pete Dunne, Mark Andrews, and Shane Taylor randomly, and they're all from like 2014, I think, maybe 2013, maybe around the same time as these matches. But so that's probably what I'm going to do on Wednesday. But I might change it now, because if it's a little late, or maybe I'll just do it earlier. We'll see. I'll figure it out. But yeah, so I'm gonna watch. There's a match with me versus Mark Andrews, and there's a match with me and Eric Ryan versus Mark Andrews and Pete Dunne, and then a random match from me and Shane Taylor from Ring of Honor, at a small local independent that I'm gonna watch. And then, like I said, I should have my PS4 coming soon, and I think I'm gonna start playing God of War or The Last of Us when I get that. Would you want to do less death matches due to what's going on? I mean, I want to do less death matches anyways, so that was before this all happened. So I'm just trying to slow down on that a little bit, and just do it when it matters, and really make them count. You had a couple under the earlier VWAA run. Not sure about my run. Yeah, I don't remember. I'd have to look it up, I guess. I really don't remember. The match with you and Ali was awesome. You both are awesome, and I hope to get to meet you in person. Hopefully you'll be able to come to North Carolina someday. I would love to go to North Carolina. I love the Carolinas. I've been there before. That would be great. So hopefully I can, when things get up back and running. I've never wrestled in North Carolina or South Carolina. I would love to go to the Carolinas. That would be amazing. So hopefully I can hook that up when it's time. Have you ever wrestled in PWG? No, I never have. That is the one. That's one that got away from me. I would really, really, really like to work at PWG. I think everybody, eventually would want to work at PWG. It's, one of the biggest indies in the country, if not world. And it's one that's really gotten away from me. There's a few goals left in me that I would like to do, and that's definitely one of them. But it's a hard place to get into, to be honest. So who knows? But yeah, so let me get my plugs in, guys. I would love to meet in New Orleans one day, even though I live 2 hours from there. New Orleans is great. I was great when I went there for WrestleMania a couple years ago. Okay, so here's my link to my merch, guys. It takes you to my pro wrestling tees. This takes you to my donate page. If you can donate, that would be great. Subscribe if you can, too. This takes you to the 440 shirt. Twitter. Facebook. Instagram. Yeah, those are all my links, guys. All my plugs I want to get in. If you could, any way you could support, I appreciate it. Even if it's just a follow at Rickey Shane Page on everything. Rickey with an E, by the way. Remember, different wrestling shirt each stream I'm going to try. World's Greatest Dan shirt for Dad the Dan. Or Dad the Dan. Dan the Dad. Go check him out on Twitter. I think it's at Dan the Dad. He did an entire crossword puzzle on Twitter, and it was one of the funniest things that I've ever seen, to be quite honest with you. Quite hilarious. But yeah. Already following on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you can, follow me on Twitch or subscribe. Like I said, if you can donate anything, that donate goes straight to my PayPal. Anything helps right now, guys. Appreciate it. But again, don't go out of your way. Jordan, thank you, dude. Seriously. I totally appreciate everything you did for me then, because again, I wasn't getting a lot of the bookings that I wanted, and that definitely helped. So I appreciate it. I really do. Even though it was a small, indie that didn't draw very well, it meant something to me, and it was awesome, and I worked hard for you, and I think that shows. And if I didn't like you, I wouldn't have. So I appreciate it, and it's nice to be able to see you at shows and stuff now, working for Smart Mark. So guys, please go support Jordan in any way he can. Jordan, if you got any plugs, throw them in the chat, please. I appreciate everything you did, man. I really do. You have no idea. I follow you on Instagram and Twitch. Cool. Please follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Those help as well. I got 10,000 on Twitter finally, and I'm super stoked. Now I'm trying to get 10K on Instagram. That's the next goal. Facebook, I don't really care too much about. That's for old people. But yeah, I appreciate it. Fuck yeah, Rickey. Thank you, Front Smith Grind. I appreciate it. I will be back on Wednesday, guys. Maybe I'll try to do it a little earlier for my British peeps, with those British guys on the show. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm trying to build things up and do this the right way. Right now, it's only me talking because I don't have a PlayStation. I should be getting my webcam soon. Should be getting my new mic soon, and things will look a lot better instead of just using my webcam off of the laptop and stuff. But I think for what it's worth, it's looking all right. But yeah, appreciate it, everything, guys. Seriously, thank you. Follow me on all the things right here. Wait, right here. Rickey Shane page. Oh, YouTube. Yeah. So all of these shows are going to end up on YouTube after. You can still come back here and watch them on Twitch, but then you can also go and watch the replays on YouTube at Rickey Shane page on YouTube. Follow SmartMark Video on everything at SmartMark Video. Look up Vanguard on SmartMark Video and IWTV. Oh yeah, IWTV. I have a thing for IWTV. Boom, IWTV. That takes you to that link. IndependentWrestling.tv. Sign up. I don't have a promo code. 1,000 people have promo codes. I'm sure Use Beyond, I guess, or Alpha One, or Puff is God. I don't know. There's a million of them. Like, I'm sure some wrestler has one. Just you can get 20 free days. You can sign up and you can watch tons of wrestling. They're live streaming. Has a pretty good live streaming schedule right now, even though nothing's live, but they're streaming shows. I think they're doing like SmartMark, or they're doing like King of the Death and some TPIs coming up soon. Those would be rad. So definitely, if you haven't signed up for IndependentWrestling.tv, do it. I don't get anything back from that. I just enjoy them and I enjoy what they do for us. So go sign up. I have no horse in that race, guys. But yeah, follow me on everything at Rickey Shane page, and I will see everybody on Wednesday. Thank you. Bye. Tournament month on IWTV. Nice. Cool. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.